My first experiences were pre-mission, inviting friends to like early morning seminary, and then one of my good friends came to my farewell, and we taught him the first lesson right after church. The second lesson Tuesday night. I flew out Wednesday, but he was baptized like 2 or 3 weeks later. So I mean, that was like my first real taste of missionary work. This friend of mine, his name was Jason, and I moved to Texas my junior year, and I got to know him pretty quickly in my English class, and we would go to the Friday night football games together. Just over time, we kind of built this bond of friendship, and he knew I was a Mormon, and he knew that there were 10 or 12 other Mormons in the school, and so he had this inkling of curiosity, like, what are you guys doing at 6:30 in the morning at church? Like, why are you always up so early at seminary? And so I ended up inviting him towards the middle of my senior year, so about a year and a half after I met him. And so he came pretty regularly to early morning seminary with us, brought his Book of Mormon, but we never pushed the issue. Like, my friends and I, we just kind of, oh, come along, Jason, like, you're interested in coming, but we didn't want to be overbearing. But we kind of realized as time went on that he had interest and that we'd already built this relationship. And so he would be willing to meet with the missionaries. And so I left for my mission in May 2012. And the week I was going to leave, I invited him to my farewell. And he came, brought his Book of Mormon again, and I remember distinctly my dad leaning over to me after my farewell talk, and he said, Spencer, Jason brought a Book of Mormon. He's a golden investigator. Let's give him to meet with the missionaries. And so my dad was kind of like that starting influence maybe for inviting Jason to meet with missionaries. And so right after that, the second hour of church, we had the first lesson, taught about the restoration. He committed to be baptized. And Tuesday night, right before I flew out to the MTC, we had the second lesson. And really good spiritual lesson. There were a few buddies and I there as well that were fellowshipping. And it was just a really good opportunity to see how being a friend to somebody first influenced them to learn the gospel. Instead of just trying to ram it down his throat, we were inviting over a period of time, and he was receptive. And I think 2 or 3 weeks after I entered the MTC, he got baptized. So still active today. He's like the secretary in the elders' quorum back home, doing well. So real happy for Jason.